let's get a breakdown here.
Yeah, you're getting the buzzer.
How do you think? What do you think happened? What was going through your mind?
I understand now that he was hiding from the law.
Welcome to the iKnowBadeaux podcast.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the iKnowBadeaux podcast, coming at you from the local 218 studios. I am Mayor Dave Badeaux of the city of Brainerd, and with me, as always, is my brother.
My cat farted on me again.
Yeah, we're sticking with the cat farting.
Again?
Again. We'll move on eventually, but still, though. Did it happen again, Scott?
Not since.
Okay, so
Not since.
fart on me once. Never get farted again. And over there is the Gabriel Johnson.
What's up?
The Gabriel Johnson.
State tournament this weekend. Wish the 10U boys good luck.
Good luck to the 10U baseball boys from Brainerd. Good luck. Actually doing very well.
Yeah, we won 2 tournaments ago and got second last tournament, so we're hot.
Nice. We might have to do the baseball update podcast here. We've got Mavericks' VFW team, which VFW is big around here. 14, 15, 16-year-olds. So this is the 16-year-old team. They start their playoffs. I think they're 16-5.
Ooh,
yeah, going into the playoffs. So it should be fun. All right. What is it? Newsweek?
The magazine?
Don't tell Scotty. He does the news.
Public nuisance. New York sues Hyundai and Kia, alleging their cars are easy to steal.
A public nuisance.
Yes.
It's your fault.
Yep. A viral TikTok challenge started in 2021 and spurred a rise of thefts in Hyundai and Kia cars. New York accused the two companies of enabling this spiraling epidemic of car thefts.
I'm sure that's what they're looking for. Like, as a car dealership, you want your cars to disappear because then you need a new one.
Somebody has to come in and buy a new one.
Yeah.
I really liked that Hyundai.
Yes, South Korean automakers Hyundai and Kia. I didn't know that they were both South Korean.
I knew Hyundai. Maybe I did. Maybe I knew Kia. Makes sense.
Well, they're being sued for causing a public nuisance, according to a complaint filed in Manhattan federal court. New York City is accusing the two firms of failing to install devices that prevent cars from being stolen after a social media challenge prompted young teens to steal vehicles off the street by hotwiring them using a USB cable.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, no way.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
I knew it was a big problem in Minneapolis. They're blaming the automakers too.
I knew that.
Instead of the car thieves, but you can do it with a USB cable.
Is this like in Terminator 2 where he just jacks into the ATM with his big, huge device?
I want to go steal a car.
Do you just need the cable or what's attached to the cable as well?
Yeah, that's a good question. I haven't watched.
Because if you just plug in a USB cable and it's like, all right, go.
Public nuisance.
Yeah. Well, in that case, yeah. Well, I would say if teenagers that do not have their driver's license are stealing them, then absolutely public nuisance. If it's that easy for like a 15-year-old or a 14-year-old to
If
get
you
in,
can watch a TikTok video and start a car.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it like I hadn't thought of it that way. If it's adults stealing the cars to make money off them, not so much of a nuisance as it is.
It's a business.
It's a business. Kids stealing Kias with USB cables and just driving around and crashing them into
Just
things.
'cause.
That's that. I'm gonna go.
TikTok challenge.
I'm accepting the nuisance.
Chicago saw a jump of 800% year on year in the theft of these cars for the month of August 2022.
No offense to Chicago, you got other things to deal with. You got other problems. Yeah.
800%.
Leave Kia alone.
If the kids are out stealing Kias, let's go with that.
They're not shooting each other.
Let's go with that as opposed to the gun violence.
Wiggin' whack.
If you can start a gun with a USB cable, then then Chicago can get into the cars as well.
Quote, in electing profits over safety and deviating from industry norms by not including engine immobilizers as a standard safety feature, defendants created and maintained a public nuisance, the city said in a filing made in the U.S. District Court.
But engine, what is it? What's it called? Engine
Demobilizers.
Immobilizers.
Immobilizers. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Because the government can just make your car stop working.
Right.
Yes, it is. And that's why the government wants it. The government doesn't want it because kids are jumping in and going joyriding.
No, they want to be able to stop any car that's on the road at any time.
Which is crazy. Crazy. Also, if you can sue over that, right? Which you can. I can guarantee you that that's not going to fly, right? But if you can sue over that, that really changes the entire transportation game, right? Now, all of a sudden, we are definitely being babysat by the government. What can you and can you not do in your own vehicle?
Right. And if your social credit score drops low enough,
Yep.
can you even operate a vehicle?
No, of course not. You haven't paid your child support.
Yep.
You now cannot drive to work.
To pay your child support.
Yeah.
Yep. Unbelievable.
Well, you should also stop stealing cars with USB cables.
That's the best
But
part.
they're not going after the kids.
No.
Right.
They're
They're not going after TikTok.
of course they're not going after TikTok. That's really crazy to me. But at the same time, that's pretty awesome as well. The USB cable car
the
thieves.
best. I didn't know it was USBs.
No, I thought it was dumb because I was like, oh, they're jimmying in. Oh, yeah, that anybody can jimmy a lock. It's not that hard. But if you're
Plugging in a USB cable,
If we're
that's hard. It's upside down like every single time.
Right? No, it's 3 turns. Wrong, right.
I have a little tiny portable USB hard drive, right? So the cable on it is twisted just perfect. So you set it down, and then it's still got a little curve to it. It just sits right next to my computer. 100% of the time, it is wrong. And every time
USB cable.
every single time, I don't even know how it's possible. It comes out, it curls, and goes directly in. Like you set it down, and it's like yes, this is how it goes. It goes directly in, and it's always flipping wrong every time. I don't get it. It's an impossible solution that maybe Kia should figure that out first.
Yeah. Maybe they should just go straight to the C adapter.
Well, maybe that's the problem. Maybe they figured out, and it's too easy to get the USB cable in. They figured out the USB problem.
You are now free to move about the country.
I actually thought that was a really stupid story, but now
Oh no, this case is a clear example of what happens to public safety when car manufacturers choose not to include standard anti-theft technology in their cars. Making sure cars are not easy to steal protects both property and the public by keeping dangerous drivers in stolen vehicles off the roads.
But immobilizers don't prevent theft
no, they don't.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
No, they just shut the car off eventually.
after it's stolen.
Eventually.
So they're not preventing theft by letting the government control every car.
No, and these kids are not taking that car and driving it across country, right? You didn't.
Might be.
Maybe, but probably not.
No, the gas tank will get them about 200 miles.
They're-
Max.
yeah, but they're going and ripping around. They're taking it into something, driving it around, and then seeing what happens when you put a rock on the clutch or on the gas and just run it into a
Send
wall.
it off the
Have to
bridge.
drive it off a cliff.
And then it's a public nuisance. However,
That is a public nuisance.
In response, Hyundai said it made immobilizers standard on all vehicles from November 2021 and had taken measures to reduce the threat of thefts. It also said it is communicating with the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration to assist its customers.
Mayor Pete's on it.
I thought you said Mayor Pizza.
That's what I thought too. Air pizza?
All right.
Yeah. So
Ah, well, good on you, Kia. Good thing you're getting right down to the root of the problem. Next.
okay.
I like that one though. Good work.
Let's see.
Much different than I thought it would be.
Yeah, no penises.
Well, I'm sure we're getting
No
there.
stolen body parts.
Yeah, if they were sticking their dick into the USB socket, that would be normal iKnowBadeaux content.
A Milwaukee man is awaiting trial for stealing a squad car. A Milwaukee man awaiting trial for stealing squad car steals another squad car, police say.
He's not being a hypocrite, and that's the worst part.
Good.
New video out of Wisconsin shows a portion of 34-year-old Daniel Barton's brief joyride in a stolen police car on Tuesday, reportedly his second to date, according to authorities. According to the Shorewood Police Department, Barton was awaiting trial for having stolen another squad car months earlier. That allegedly happened in December, with Barton getting arrested by Milwaukee police for allegedly stealing an officer's vehicle during a traffic stop. According to a complaint for the December incident obtained by WISN, Barton was recorded on dash cameras giggling as he drove off in the pilfered police car. Got it. Got him. He was later found in a garbage can and arrested.
What?
All right. Well, he was sneaky enough to get into the squad car. So I'm assuming a different traffic stop. He's just swooping in from behind and just getting in. Because I don't think you're getting in the cop car when he's stopping you. That can't be right.
No, it's probably when cops are doing something else. They're like
Yes.
in a building. They leave their cars running out on the street.
Well, it's at a traffic stop, though. So, but yes, I think you're absolutely correct. And then you're sneaking in. And,
Just easy. It's a running car. It's easier than a Kia. You don't even need a USB.
no, you don't. I hope he has a cowboy hat and at least gives out one yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
At least one. At least
In
one.
the middle of his giggling. I doubt there was a yeehaw.
Hat out the window, smacking it like a horse.
The latest video shows Shorewood police officers reacting to seeing Barton drive away with another squad car. As one officer states, "That's your squad car." The other asks, "What the f***?"
I hope he had half a Twinkie falling out his mouth while it happened.
It actually says, "What the expletive?"
Yeah, well.
I assume that's f***.
Yeah, it could be.
Maybe it's dagnabbit.
Could be heck. Yeah.
What the dagnabbit? What in tarnation? Officers reportedly found Barton minutes later.
Yeah, see, this is what happens when you steal
But
a
how
car.
did he end up in a trash can?
Yeah.
He probably just parked it and was like, "They'll never look in here."
I hope it was.
Oh, he's hiding in the trash can. He's hiding.
Yeah,
In the trash can. Okay.
that's what I assume. What did you think happened?
I don't know. I was like, why is he in a trash can?
Let's get a breakdown here.
Yeah, you're getting the buzz.
How
with
do
this.
you think? What do you think happened? What was going through your mind?
So
Well, I understand now that he was hiding from the law. But when you first read it, he stole the car and they found him in a trash can. I was thinking maybe he could have driven the car further.
Sure.
Or something, you know, but instead he parked and jumped into a trash can.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, it sounds like he parked the car pretty close to the trash can.
Right.
Minutes away.
Yeah, just a couple minutes away, parked it, jumped in a trash can, and thought this is far enough.
I really hope it was one of those old metal trash cans too, where he lowered
like
the lid.
Oscar the Grouch.
Oh, dang nabbit! I wonder who he got caught the first time. Because he's clearly not very good at getting away.
Or hiding.
Yeah. I mean, once you're on, so if you're on dash cam, so that would be one thing where they just come knock on your door later on. It's like, yeah, we have video of you in taking the car, in the car, getting out of the car. But the idea that you then went and hid in a trash can, which was probably within decent proximity to this cop car afterwards. And it's the second time you've been caught. Something tells me good at stealing cop cars, not good at hiding.
You should lead them on a multi-state manhunt next time.
How come the cop cars don't have immobilizers?
Because
the government owns them?
yeah, the government doesn't want you shutting down their vehicles.
Well, they would have shut down their own vehicle after it was stolen.
Yes, but if the government can do it, I don't know if you know this or not, but government not really good at doing things that other people can't do. So if the government can do it, somebody else can do it. All right, next.
Locally, I saw something on Facebook last night about the police giving ice cream citations to children caught
We have
wearing helmets
Yeah,
on
they
their
do that.
bicycles.
we have our Brainerd police crew out on our police bikes, biking the trails, and if they see a kid in a helmet, they get a free ice cream cone.
Yep.
Do they keep like a freezer on them?
No.
get a
It's a
certificate.
Oh,
coupon.
I see. Okay. From
The
where?
citation
From where?
is like a
Oh man, I'm getting you too. What is happening today?
They're handing out ice cream cones.
He has a fucking utility belt with ice cream cones.
Absolutely. At least candy or something. I didn't know they were on their bikes. Maybe they just kept a cooler in their car.
Yeah, turning on the ice cream sirens instead of the regular sirens.
Yeah, that sounds like a great
That
idea.
actually
that
is
sounds
a
like
great
a fucking
idea.
great
That
idea.
is a great idea.
Yeah. Nah, right back at you. I had a great idea.
No, but the Facebook post, Scott, literally had a picture of the bicycles the cops ride.
And a car.
And a car.
And a cop car.
Okay, all right. I'll give you half a buzz on that.
Right. Socialism, baby.
Yeah, well, you know how I feel. Like cop cars are now made to look like the angriest things ever.
They're hornets.
Yes, it's going to freaking
It's
bite
attacking
you.
you,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
going to attack you. Yeah, probably a good idea to hand out some ice cream cones from the car every once in a while as well. Not a bad idea.
We should get ice cream cone utility belts. I like that.
That's a great idea. Yeah, just the drumstick. You
Or
know?
even like the Rambo across the shoulder.
Oh, yeah, with ice cream sandwiches.
Boom, boom.
Speaking of which, we never found the throwing star. That's
Goebel was in today.
Was he?
I told him I'd bring that up again. That
Okay.
we have to go. He every time he comes in, he's like, "Why haven't we gone and found the throwing star?
Let's go find
Ninja
the-
star." Excuse me.
Ninja star. Yeah, let's go find the ninja star and eat an ice cream cone while we do it. Mm-hmm. They probably should hand out coupons to the mayor as well, but I never wear a helmet. So maybe if they catch me, then
Yeah, my kids are getting no free ice cream. No.
sadly.
Yeah, my kid is complaining about it the other day. She thinks she doesn't look very cool.
No, she doesn't. But
And I said the same thing. I said nobody does. Nobody looks cool wearing a bike helmet. But we have to cross Washington Street to get to work, and
It's
no,
smart.
you're wearing a fucking helmet.
it's smart. It's smart. I just don't wear one myself. I get bitched at a lot from people for not wearing a helmet.
You have to set an example,
You
Mayor.
do have to set
don't.
an example.
Everybody looks up to the mayor.
So I told you, I almost
Some of us look down on it.
some of us do. I almost had somebody pull me behind their Jeep on my skateboard with a water ski rope during the parade. I was going to do it, but I didn't want to listen to people bitch about how I'm setting a bad example.
And breaking your neck.
I just would have broke my ankles. That's fine. I got bad
Well,
ankles.
if anything, you could have just gotten dressed up like a catcher. A baseball catcher. Just put the whole garb on, all the armor.
Yeah, the chest pad. And
Anyways, moving on.
Okay.
Well, hold on a second. Now,
Nope,
you were
all
going to
right.
say something. I think I know what you were going to say.
yeah, I said everybody looks up to the mayor. And just this last week, my 6-year-old was playing around on his Kindle and changing the background. And as we were leaving home to go out to eat, I noticed that the mayor, Dave Badeaux, was the background of the Kindle. And I said, "What the hell? You have Dave as your background?" And he's like, "Yeah, why not? He's the mayor."
It's his close personal friend.
Kids get a really big kick out of the mayor. They don't fully understand that I am who I am. I think to them, I am the mayor. It's some mystical thing like Santa Claus. Yeah, no, you can find me. It's very easy. It's very easy to find me. Anyways, I you sent me that photo. I was like, that's awesome. It's actually pretty cool.
Oh my God.
All right, next.
The man who opened a store selling heroin and cocaine has died from an overdose.
As is, of course, the tradition.
Not a good businessman.
No.
That'd be like Scott died of eating too much pizza.
It's just that good.
Yeah. Heroin and cocaine.
Yeah, so
Speedball.
it's in Canada. And he opened a store selling heroin, cocaine, meth, and MDMA.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
After they decriminalized
All?
I don't know what else there is to.
Canada decriminalized all those?
I don't know about all of Canada, but this is in Vancouver.
So
Yeah.
freaking stupid.
A suspected fentanyl overdose. So even the clean stuff that he thought he was getting, because he opened it to get clean drugs for people that are, you're going to be be doing drugs.
And
Might
then
as well have a safe place to do it.
But I'm going to get the illegal.
Yeah.
Turns out doesn't work. Imagine that. Although I'm all for decriminalizing a lot of drugs, but let's maybe calm down on some of the hard stuff.
You don't want a fish sandwich?
I love the term hard drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Those are
Not
hard
light drugs like alcohol. That will kill you.
Yeah. That if you have one too many, you can't stand.
Yeah.
And everybody just laughs. Look at Jerry falling over his feet again.
On those light drugs.
Yeah. Anyways, I think that's about all that needs to be said about that one.
Yeah, well, I mean, it goes without saying. It just may be a bad idea.
He wasn't using the product, at least. Good entrepreneur.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like it.
Or the product he was getting was still laced with fentanyl.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
He's getting off the black market, fewer taxes.
Well, it's not like Canada just all of a sudden opened a bunch of heroin factories. You're still buying heroin from the same source.
Yeah.
Anyways, I just watched Clear and Present Danger. Not bad. Get a little long. My rule is always you got 2 hours and then take another 15 minutes to wrap it up. It does. I think it's 2.5 hours, which is a bit much. It might only be 2:15, but it's a good movie, but it's 1993 or maybe it was 94. I think it was 94. I think that's why I watched it. Very heavy into the we are still in the Colombian drug scenario, which was a lot of fun in the 80s. Every movie was about drugs.
The Bond movie.
Yeah, I was going to say even the Bond movie.
License to Kill?
License to Kill, yeah.
That was a good movie.
It's violent.
Yeah,
that's one of the more violent.
That's one of my favorite Bond movies.
It is. And it's just an 80s violent action movie. But it's funny to me that we've moved on, because we do. We have our people we're squared up on, and it was just interesting to be in that world for a little bit. It was like, oh yeah, that was a big thing for a while. Just nothing but the Colombian drug cartels.
Oh yeah, the government used to buy cocaine and bring it to Miami.
Well, that whole that whole
And Nicaragua.
Right.
Well, and that whole movie is about the government illegally sending troops down to start a war with the cartel.
I
the
had
whole
no idea.
premise
I've
of the
never
movie.
seen it. Who's in
It's
that?
pretty good.
Who's in
Well,
that?
Harrison Ford plays Jack Ryan, so it's a Jack Ryan movie.
Okay.
Tom Clancy, Jack Ryan. So
I
Hunt for
had no idea.
Yeah, Hunt for Red October is really good. I forget what the one after that is, and then there's two with Harrison Ford. There's one, I can't remember what it is, but then the Clear and Present Danger. It's pretty good. It's not bad. And Jack Ryan movies are good. He's a nerdy pencil pusher that then gets into a situation. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
I don't know if I've ever seen a Jack Ryan movie.
Yeah, you have. Hunt for Red October.
I've probably seen that. Okay.
Some of All Fears.
Nope.
Okay. I don't remember that one. I don't remember that one at all. There's a thing on Amazon right now. They have a whole Jack Ryan show with Jim from The Office.
Yep, never seen it.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's okay. Yeah, it's got multiple seasons. All right,
I'd have to watch it, but I think I've almost stayed away from that because I don't agree with the casting.
Yeah.
It doesn't
You
really.
have Jim from The Office who sells insurance is now Jack Ryan.
Well, yeah, but Jack Ryan is supposed to be a pencil pusher that gets into situations. So
Yeah.
I love Hunt for Red October. That's a great movie, actually. 'Cause
I've been meaning to
Sean
watch
Connery.
it after this whole submarine incident.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Is the Hunt for Red October the movie where they like tie the string across the submarines to show the sub getting squished by the pressure?
I don't think so. That's probably the wasn't Harrison Ford in one? Wasn't that like UK-71 or something like that?
There was something like that.
Yeah.
U571.
UK. Mine was the British version.
Okay, Reeboks.
KGB 571.
All right, move the hell on.
Okay,
Jesus.
anyways, a jury convicts Oregon man who rigged home with Indiana Jones booby trap. injuring federal officer.
Please tell me it was the big rock.
Yeah, it's got to be the boulder. It's got to be the boulder. The size of a large boulder.
He remodeled his bathroom to just be a closet for a boulder.
You're fucking really close, dude. You're really close.
Well, they didn't say Home Alone, so it's not it's not paint cans or bowling balls.
Or micro machines. Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones is very specific.
So, an Oregon man who rigged his lost home with an Indiana Jones-inspired booby trap of a round hot tub that was on its side, set to roll down the hill, was found guilty of charges stemming from the 2018 incident in which
Put a hot tub on its side and send it.
Who looks at a hot tub and says, that's the one? That's the one.
If the feds ever come for me, that's...
face full of hot tub.
I hope he was doing the thing where he's like sitting there just sulking, like, what am I going to do? And then he just looks at the hot tub and turns his head to the side.
Yeah.
There's the one.
I've got it.
Eureka.
So it said down the hill. So he set it up.
Yes, so it was set on its side, set to roll down the hill. Not a hill, the hill.
The hill.
But when it comes to it, the federal
Dude's got
officer
great hair.
ends up getting shot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well. Well, I suppose because they had the darts coming from the...
Yeah. And they're running away from the hot tub.
Into the shooting field.
Yeah.
I want to know what he used for the pressure plate that he stepped on. And how did you not see it coming?
Heroin and cocaine.
Oh, wow.
So a federal jury in Medford found Gregory Lee Rodfeld, 71, guilty of assaulting a federal officer and using and discharging a firearm during and in relation to a
hot tub.
crime of violence.
A crime of violence.
So the hot tub doesn't even, again, we got to make laws that are more specific.
It is illegal to set your hot tub on its side.
It is illegal to Indiana Jones your hot tub.
Look at that hair, though. That dude's got good hair.
Yeah.
71 years old?
71. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, not a great face.
It doesn't even fit in the picture.
There's just so much.
They couldn't get enough of it.
Not a great face.
Not enough
but-
headroom.
Oh, man.
Rodfeld had lost his home in a lawsuit, and after he learned that a receiver had been appointed to sell that property, he proceeded to booby-trap it, federal prosecutors said.
Probably don't do that.
Bomb specialists with the FBI and Oregon State Police were asked to inspect the property after Rodfeld was arrested in Arizona in April 2017 and charged with unlawful possession of explosives.
I was going to say, and told them that you go snooping around my house.
Yeah. When bomb specialists got to the man's former property in Williams, about 30 miles west of Medford, on September 7th, 2018, they came upon a minivan blocking the front gates, and upon closer inspection saw it was rigged with 2 booby traps, according to the affidavit.
If this van just all of a sudden peels out and the hot tub comes down.
The pressure plate was in the driveway.
On closer inspection, run!
They disarmed the traps and got to the home's front, where they spotted a hot tub tilted at an angle, authorities said. When FBI agents reached him in Arizona, Rodfeld stated that he set up fishing line and a tripwire across the property gate that went to a round hot tub that was on its side, set to roll down the hill and hit whoever comes through the gate.
Oh, that's awesome.
Rodfeld described it by referencing the stone rolling down in the Indiana Jones movie.
Okay.
This guy deserves a Medal of Honor.
He does. Now I'm picturing a guy in one of those big puffy bomb suits halfway up the hill and then waddling back.
almost bouncing away like astronauts on the moon.
Running into the Super Bowl halftime show.
What is it? Hot Rod, where he's running away from this van and the van just hits him and sends him a good 30 feet. Now I'm seeing that. I like it.
My favorite part from the movie Hot Rod is when he's standing up on the big support, whatever.
Yes.
And Danny McBride blows it up before it's supposed to happen. And so it blows up, and he peels out in the van. He's like, my job's done, not getting in trouble. He peels off, and then the guy's paying Andy Samberg afterwards. And
You're a terrible
who has
stuntman.
just been blown up, so he can't hear anything. So he says to Andy Samberg as he's handing the money off, he says, you're a terrible stuntman. Andy Samberg says, huh? You're a terrible stuntman. What? And now he's yelling, you're a terrible stuntman. And Andy Samberg says, I can hear you. It's just really mean. That's my favorite part from that movie.
That's a great movie.
My safe word will be whiskey.
He talked of tripwires on the property and a spike strip made of nails and wood, which was designed to flatten tires.
Wow.
Rodfeld did not provide additional specifics about the tripwires.
Okay. Where did the gun come into play, though? Where's the guns?
To enter the house, based upon the presence of the aforementioned booby traps, law enforcement officers used an explosive charge to breach the front door. Once they got inside, they came upon a wheelchair, and after it was bumped, it triggered a homemade shotgun device that discharged a .410 shotgun shell that struck the FBI bomb technician below the knee.
Oh, wow.
He took a pellet to the foot.
All of that. I take it back. We are very specific with our law now. Yeah. You took one shotgun pellet to your foot, maybe got a little infected. However, it is massive charges. But still, though, this is pretty incredible. You put some, zany music behind this.
If you know there's booby traps, why would you bump the wheelchair? That just happens to be sitting. Don't move anything.
Yeah, that's weird. Get it out of the way. That shouldn't be there. Someone move that.
Well, at least
Ouch!
at least it's not a hot tub.
The agent was rushed to the hospital where he was treated and released.
Oh, yeah.
Rodfeld,
Rushed to the hospital.
Yeah.
Yo, he's got a boo-boo. Let's go. Hurry up.
Well, he got shot by a shotgun.
He took a pellet to the foot.
Presumably went into his foot, I guess. I mean, it wasn't a BB gun.
Yeah.
Below the knee makes it sound terrible, though. Like, that sounds really, really painful. I've hit
It
my
must have gone in the shin.
I've hit-
somewhere.
yeah,
I
I've
think
hit
they would
my-
have said in the foot if it was in the foot.
And I've hit my
No,
shin
below
before.
the knee makes it sound bad,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if you say below the waist,
Yeah.
All right.
Rodfeld faces up to 20 years behind bars when he's sentenced, prosecutors said. Defense attorney Benjamin Kim said Wednesday, that's an unrealistic maximum, and declined to comment further.
I don't know.
but he's
Is
like
it?
71 years old.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know if it's really that unrealistic. Like, you rigged your house to be booby-trapped. Then he was arrested.
Multiple ways.
He was arrested.
it wasn't even his house. He had lost it
yes,
at that
yes,
point.
yes, yes, yes,
It
yes.
was the bank's house.
So now you just have booby traps in other people's houses.
That they think are theirs.
Yes. Great. I love it.
I'd get specific with the laws. Indiana Jones,
Yes.
at least 25 years, not 20. 25 to 30.
Well, how old is Indiana Jones? I think the minimum is how many years past Indiana
Yeah,
Jones
Temple
we are.
of Doom was
Yeah.
1980, maybe
Yeah.
81.
Yeah, you get the
That's a
amount
42-year sentence.
for any for anything you do based on a movie, it depends on how long ago that movie was. All right, that's great.
Yeah.
Those are some good ones. Violence is always good, you know.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like, well, think about it. You put a zany soundtrack behind that, and you got a good comedy. You got the van,
Yeah.
the hot tub rolling down the hill, and then the wheelchair. Just like at that point,
That's
you-
classic.
Well,
That's classic stuff.
The wheelchair shotgun shot. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
you get a little piccolo right before that. You're good to go. You're good to go. All right, thank you, Scotty.
Yes, indeed.
What we got going on this week? Anything going on?
No, I mean, today, right before I came here, I ate lunch at the local 218
Okay.
and enjoyed the summer menu.
Okay.
Good beers on tap.
What'd you get after?
I got after the crab cake on the app menu.
All right.
Oh, PJ knows how to make a delicious flaky crab cake.
Unbelievable.
Oh, pineapple relish next to it. Oh, it's just, it all comes together.
Yeah. The one thing that man knows probably more than anything is good quality seafood. It's amazing, and you wouldn't think it. You know, you wouldn't think it. A little place in Brainerd, Minnesota, serving some crab cakes and just getting it done.
And he mails his seafood in daily.
Yes, he does.
He does it right.
That's good stuff. I'm enjoying currently my vacation. So I finished up. My organization runs 2 large summer events back to back. This year, literally 2 days or one day in between, the 2nd of July and then the actual 4th of July celebration. Both went great. However, I am currently doing nothing. I am not answering my phone. I am not answering my emails.
You're playing The Legend of Zelda.
I am playing The Legend of Zelda, actually. I'm a nerd. I bought The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom a month ago and then didn't play it. I told myself I got too much stuff to do. I can't get started on that. Wait. And then, that's
Mixed reviews on Twitter. What do you say of Zelda?
It's fantastic. So the first one, Breath of the Wild, is just unbelievable. This one is a sequel to it, and it uses the same world, but the world has changed a little bit. And I mean, there is some stuff in it that is interesting because it's very hard. It's actually a really freaking hard game because if you get into just exploring, because it's basically what it is, it's giant world. You just go and try and figure it out. You will get into places where you just die automatically. But like this morning, I got up early and I played a little bit, and I went down this well into a cave, and the cave just kept going and going and going. And then all of a sudden there's this massive pile of rocks, and I'm like, well, that's something. But it didn't do something when I got up to it. I had to start breaking these rocks and blowing them up. And then all of a sudden there's some bones, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna tell you what, after I get enough of those bones out, some giant creatures coming up. And that's exactly what happened. I got rid of enough of the bones, and then all of a sudden this giant creature, which then immediately killed me.
Yeah.
Immediately killed me. But I knew it was going to happen. Like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, there's no way I can beat that thing. It's going to kill me. But that's the cool stuff about that game. There's just a ton of things to just go and explore. It is a mountain climbing simulator. You definitely spend a lot of time just climbing a mountain. But there's just something really tranquil about just going and just exploring and seeing what you can find. And so far, so good. I actually really enjoy it.
Nice.
Yeah, so there's your game review, Tears of the Kingdom. Check it out. It's very good. We will be back next week. I think, should we do a game next week? I think we can put together a game. I got time to do that.
Yes.
We'll put together a game, maybe have another guest on. Scott, you had said that you wanted to see if we could get Bill Satry back on.
Yeah.
Scott went back and listened to that episode again.
Yeah, the guy knows how to use a mic.
Yeah, it turns out having a guy that is a radio host, good guest. So I don't know. We'll have to figure out what the game would be though, because last time it was Dairy Queen related. We'd have to figure out something to do with it. But I'd love to have him on, have a game.
Should be Quick Trip related.
It should be Quick Trip related. All right, so we'll be back next week. Hopefully, we'll have a game together for you guys. And then coming up the end of this month, it is 1994. So you already had my take on Clear and Present Danger. We'll have to figure out what else we can squeeze in there.
I mean, we're going to have to do another double episode.
Yeah, well,
94
on 94 movies?
94 is,
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we could do one episode on Jim Carrey movies in 1994.
Yes, you could. And then we hit the trail of comedy with Jim Carrey, because he's got one pretty much every year until 2000 after that. Yeah. When was Bruce Almighty? Isn't that like 2000, 2001? I think he has a movie every year pretty much until that. So that'd be good. If you've got anything you want to hear us talk about from 1994, give us a shout out on social medias. And some of the video stuff is going to be popping back up as well. I got a little backed up with the preparation of our events, and so we're quite a few weeks behind. We'll get caught back up.
Thanks for fixing that, Scott.
Yeah,
I got you.
I told these guys in a message, we're behind on the videos, and then these two assholes were just like, "Oh, I better get on that."
Should we read it?
Yeah, thanks.
Let's see. Let's see exactly what it said.
Heads.
Too bad from the mayor.
Yes.
Too bad we're 6 weeks behind. From Gabe. Yeah, we should catch up on that, right, Scott? And I said, yeah, my bad, guys.
Bunch of assholes. All right, well, I will get caught up on that. And when we do, it'll be fun. Actually, the Bill Satry one is still coming up on that as well. We don't have that on video either. So, all right, let's go ahead and get out of here, and I'll go ahead and get those videos done. And until then, we're done. No penises.
Not a one.
Not well.
one.
I mean,
Not even murder.
I'm sure we could
attempted
find
murder on a federal agent.
attempted murder. Should we talk real quick about penises real fast?
Yeah, let's talk penises.
So,
Love it.
4th of July, I was drawing the
Penis.
Well, yes, I was. I was drawing the numbers on the ground for our parade because I'm in charge of the parade as well. And for Gabe Johnson's group, I drew a little penis next to the number. And my daughter and my dad, who were helping me, both said, "You're the mayor." And then the part that they got me with was, "This is the high school." Isabel's like, "Do you want to be on some kind of list?" So then
This is where kids go to school.
So then I ground it out with my foot because it was raining. So I just rubbed it out.
Yeah,
I rubbed that,
Just rubbed the penis.
Rubbed the penis out.
I rubbed that penis out.
Did a genie shoot out?
It did not. However, then I wrote next to it, "This was a penis." After drawing the penis, after writing "This was a penis," George Badeaux says to me, "I listened to your podcast when you said that you hide penises in your artwork."
That's a penis.
Which, to be fair to people, okay, it's kind of a joke. Like, they're not really penises. Like, I don't really put penises.
Phallic
Phallic,
shapes.
yeah.
They're phallic, and it's really just because I like
Penises.
I like penises.
I
like the
crave
shape.
a big cock.
There's just a nice shape. So my dad goes, "Can I just give you some advice? Maybe you shouldn't do that because then you're giving." And Dad, if you're listening, I'm totally ratting you out right now.
And I will never stop.
Hold on. Though.
I love penises too much.
He said, so I went in the other room and looked at the painting he made for me. And there it is, a big old penis right on the top.
Which one's that?
Well, to be fair, there isn't a penis in that painting. I know there isn't a penis, but my dad now saw a penis in the painting.
Dad's looking for penises everywhere.
Yep.
I got a feeling that painting is no longer in his house, or at least is no longer hanging up. But there isn't. I know for a fact that I did not draw a penis in that painting. Just very funny.
Was it commissioned by George Badeaux for George?
No, it was. It's that particular one. I believe he's talking about is. It's an old canvas that I wrapped up other canvases in over time, and it just built up a lot of oil and grease and paint, and then turned that into a painting. So if there is a penis,
It's just imprinted from a different painting.
it's that thing where you take silly putty and push it down. And it's just pulled
Hey,
up
look,
one.
it's a penis.
Yeah. So, hey, Dad, if you're listening, I thought that was really funny. One, hey, you're the mayor. Don't drop penises in the high school parking lot. Two, don't hide penises in my paintings, Dad. But I'm telling you for a fact right now, there is not a penis in that painting, but he sees one. And that's the beauty of it. Now that I've put that little inkling in people's
He's
head.
going to be
Now
he's gonna be finding penises in every painting.
Every time my dad looks at me, all he sees is a dick.
and rightfully so.